Hello family, enjoy this relaxing moment with AfriTales 38. Remember to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comment section and generously hit the like button because it means a lot to us. Please relax and enjoy as we dive in the story. The banishment of ZUKO. In the peaceful village of Umudora, there lived a quiet young man named ZUKO. Orphan as a child, ZUKO was raised by the village priestess, Mama Onom. Though many thought him strange, ZUKO was kind, hardworking, and wise beyond his years. But the throne of Umudora was in danger. King Obaid, the beloved ruler, had mysteriously fallen ill, some said poisoned. While healers tried all they could, the king slipped into a deep sleep that no one could wake him from. The queen, Lady Moroga, took over the affairs of the kingdom. And very soon, darkness covered the land like a thick shadow. Lady Moroga was beautiful, but behind her beauty hid a wicked heart. She began to tax the villagers heavily, punish anyone who opposed her, and surrounded herself with loyal guards who obeyed her every word. She feared only one thing, the prophecy. An old prophecy said that a child born under the red moon would one day awaken the sleeping king and expose the one who betrayed the throne. That child was ZUKO. When the queen's spies brought her this news, she wasted no time. One morning, as the cock crowed, the royal guard stormed Mama Onom's house. ZUKO of Umudora, by the command of Queen Moroga, you are hereby banished for practicing forbidden magic and plotting against the throne. ZUKO stood in shock. The villagers gathered and watched as their only hope was dragged away in chains. Even Mama Onom was silenced. No one defended him. They did not know that the boy they cast out was the one destined to save them all. The return of the red moon. Years passed. The village suffered. Queen Moroga ruled with fear. Children cried of hunger, elders died from neglect, and warriors abandoned their post. The king remained in his deep sleep, untouched by time. But in the far hills of Okini Forest, ZUKO lived quietly with the wild. He had discovered ancient scrolls, spoken to spirits of old kings, and trained with the wind, the earth, and the fire. His heart burned with pain, but also with purpose. One night, a red moon rose again over the sky. ZUKO's eyes opened. It was time. Dressed in a simple robe, he returned to the village. His hair was longer, his eyes glowed faintly, and his steps made the ground hum. As he walked through the village square, the air changed. People stared. Is that not ZUKO? But before fear or hope could rise, Queen Moroga appeared with her guards. Seize him, she shouted. But the guards couldn't move. ZUKO raised one hand, and a glowing light spread from his palm. The villagers gasped as the ground split slightly, and from the cracks rose King Obaid, still asleep but floating gently in the air. I am the son of prophecy, ZUKO said. And this king was betrayed by one who wore the crown beside him. The queen screamed, trying to run, but the truth had been revealed. That night, the king awoke. His eyes found ZUKO, and he nodded slowly. You were the one, the king whispered. The light we were waiting for. And the people shouted, ZUKO. ZUKO. The true son of the land. He had been banished as a nobody, but returned as a legend. Judgment of the wicked queen. The morning after King Obaid awoke, the sun shone brighter over Umudora than it had in years. Birds sang again. Children laughed for the first time in a long time. But the joy was not complete, justice had not yet been served. The queen, Moroga, had been captured. She was chained in the village square, her royal robe torn, her face pale with fear. The villagers gathered, eyes burning with years of pain, betrayal, and hunger. ZUKO stood before them, calm and full of power. He was no longer just a boy from the village. He was the symbol of truth, prophecy, and justice. King Obaid, still weak but present, sat beside him. My people, he said, his voice soft but clear. I have returned, not by strength of sword or spell, but by the destiny of a young man you once cast away. The crowd fell silent. All eyes turned to ZUKO. What shall we do with her? An elder asked. She stole from us, shouted a farmer. She made my daughter a widow, cried a woman. ZUKO stepped forward. Let us not become like her. We will not act in hate, but in justice. He walked up to Queen Moroga and looked her in the eyes. You fear the prophecy. But prophecy is not a curse, it is a guide. You thought you could stop destiny by burying it. But the truth always rises. She spat at his feet. You're just a village rat with tricks. ZUKO didn't flinch. He turned to the people. Her punishment will not be death. Let her live and see what peace looks like. Strip her of all titles. She shall be banished to the hills with no servant, no crown, and no power. The king nodded. Let her watch from afar as the land heals. The villagers agreed. That very day, Queen Moroga was sent away in silence, escorted only by the winds of her shame. A new dawn. Weeks passed. King Obeid fully recovered and announced ZUKO as his son by spirit, naming him the protector of Umudara. A golden statue of ZUKO was built in the village square, not to worship him, but to remind the people, never ignore the quiet ones. ZUKO didn't desire a throne. He built schools. He trained others to understand the old ways. He healed broken hearts, and his name became a song sung by children and elders alike. And each time the red moon rose, people looked up and remembered. The one they banished was the one they needed. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and share. God bless you.